Every 6 months or so, it happens. You don't plan it. Finals end, the semester wraps up, or life just bing bong lets up for a second, and you find yourself downloading Minecraft again. You know what I'm talking about, don't pretend you don't. The 2-week phase, everyone jokes about it, everyone's a part of it, but we don't talk about why it happens. Because here's the thing I realized, and it's a lot deeper than you expect. It's not random. And look at when you come back to Minecraft. It's always after the stress, the exams, the start of Christmas break, the start of summer, the start of a relaxing period in life. A moment when the pressure finally drops and your brain is reaching for something comfortable, something you've been reaching for since you were a kid. And I don't think it's habit. I think it's closer to therapy, and you didn't even know it. When I load back in after 6 months away from Minecraft, something happens that almost nothing else in my life does anymore. The noise stops. I don't have any racing thoughts. The mental checklist is down. I'm not in fight or flight anymore. It's just pure bliss. Just punch the tree and get wood. Nothing has changed. Even when there's been an update, nothing that matters has actually changed. The rules of Minecraft are the same. Night falls, night ends, effort pays off every single time, and I think about how rare that is right now. I'm in my last year of college, and I genuinely cannot tell you when I'll actually graduate. I've had a bit of an untraditional path. And on top of that, I never know when I'll have enough money to feel comfortable, or whether any of the plans I'm trying to accomplish right now will work out. And that's not a complaint, that's just being what an adult is. Almost nothing in your 20s comes with a clear set of rules or guaranteed payoff. But in Minecraft, if I decide today to build a house, there will be a house tonight. I can't become financially comfortable overnight, I can't graduate overnight no matter how hard I could try, but I can have a sense of accomplishment by dinner time. And in a world where you control almost nothing, Minecraft is one place where you control everything. And it's not necessarily escapism. For me, and for a lot of other people, it's relief. And there's a difference that we'll get into. Here's why I think our generation has something completely and genuinely new. Something people older than us might not necessarily understand and honestly wouldn't get. When I was a kid, I had pneumonia and ended up in the hospital. And what I remember isn't the hospital or how sick I was, it's playing Minecraft on my mom's iPad in the hospital bed, and being furious when she took it away from me to do homework. I had pneumonia and was still made to do homework in the hospital bed. It's nuts. But that iPad, that world, that's what got me through it. I remember getting to school early, voluntarily, so that we could all connect to the school Wi-Fi and play together before class, because back then the school didn't know that that's how it worked, so you could get away with it. And I remember the worlds so vividly that I'll never see again. On my phone, I had all these test builds and worlds, just experiments, nothing special, except I had it for years of my life. 5th grade to 7th grade, everything I ever tried to build gone with that phone. There was a server in high school too. Me and my friends, modest houses, floating islands, and honestly, a lot of drama. Arguments, betrayals, lore, and that's exactly what made it valuable. It wasn't a game we played, it was a place we lived in. And like every place from childhood, one day, we leave and never go back. And here's the part where our parents may not understand. They can re-listen to an album they loved when they were 15. They can re-watch a show, but they can't walk around inside being a 12-year-old again. We can. We're the first generation whose childhood has, it's cringe to say, but like coordinates. We lived inside of Minecraft. We had memories inside of Minecraft. Minecraft isn't necessarily all nostalgia. For me, it's kind of like a homesickness for someplace I'd like to go again. So here's the part that makes this whole video make sense, and why I'm making it in the first place. I come back to Minecraft when I'm overwhelmed. When life is heavy, I'm a little depressed or anxious, I'm feeling low, and everything's just going way too fast. That's my pattern, and I know for a lot of you it's probably the same case. And no, it's not actually therapy, it can't be, there's not someone talking to you about it. And I'm not going to pretend like a video game replaces real support when you need it. Therapy is actually awesome, but it is doing something real. It gives you a place where the world makes sense while you catch your breath. It lets you slow down, sit with yourself, feel a little bit of control and a little bit of accomplishment in a place you otherwise wouldn't. And then you can carry that sense of accomplishment and achievement back into the real world and get back on your feet and have a little bit more confidence. The 2-week phase isn't a relapse into childhood, it's a healthy version of it. You visit, you stabilize, you leave when you're ready to go back into the world. Something you go to when things are getting a little bit rough. You don't have to live inside of this world, but it's good to come back to and visit. And the closing thought is this. We all come back to this game the way a kid reaches for something familiar. It's like a pacifier. And I'm not going to pretend it's not embarrassing, but it is comfort. And as we age, we struggle our way into the world. And it's okay to have that tool on our side. So if it's been a stressful season for you guys, go ahead, start the world, punch the tree, build the dumb little house, take things at a slower pace for a couple weeks, because the world is only going to keep moving faster, and it's so important that we take time to slow down and heal our nervous system. So I hope you guys have had a good thought about what this video and what Minecraft means to you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.